Okay, hello and welcome. This is Lesothothebrave, and this is episode 2 of Improving at League of Legends. I am a high gold, low platinum, elo 80 carry main, and we are reviewing our games in an effort to get better so we can finally break that platinum barrier and beyond. I hope that by watching me you can learn to identify mistakes that you're making, as well as keeping a positive attitude so that we can climb efficiently. Alright, so in this matchup I am playing Varus versus Jhin, and my support's a Lux with Zyra. Both lanes have good poke. It's kind of on whichever support lands their snare gets the advantage in every trade that we have. I want to avoid the Zyra E, Jhin wants to avoid the Lux Q, etc. The rest of the team is fairly balanced, I would say. We got melee matchup in the mid lane. Diana versus Yasuo both have insane snowball potential. Both are a huge pain to play against. Top lane we got Nasus, so we're not gonna have to worry about him for a while. But late game he might be an issue, especially because I'm planning on going Lethality Varus this game because they have 4 squishies. So basically Nasus is the big problem if we go late game in this game for me. We've got Set, who's a lot stronger early than Nasus, so theoretically he should win that lane hard. Vi versus Fiddle, I don't exactly know how that lane matchup is supposed to go in the jungle there, but both definitely have good ganking pressure and both have relatively good clear speeds, although Fiddle has that annoying heal where he just heals forever, even with grievous wounds. So, alright, let's see how we do. Starts out AFK. Solid. For those of you that don't know, I mainly play Varus, Ashe, and Misfortune are my 3 main champions. I play some other ones, but those are the 3 I try to stick to. Just because the more champions you're maining, the harder it is to climb because you have to master each of those champions. Lux decided to not leash the jungle with me there, so that was nice. I was a little bit concerned she was going to AFK, but thankfully she didn't. She was playing pretty passively though, so I had to give up lane priority here, which is fine. But if you're going to give up lane priority, you just want to make sure that you're not exposing yourself to too much poke, which I took a good amount of poke right there, so. Okay, they're about to hit level 2, so I want to play far back. Didn't have a chance of getting the level 2 advantage, so I just hang out. Just gonna turn that target frame off so we can see everything. Now ideally here, I just want to, since Jhin was so kind to push it into my tower, I want to keep the wave here as long as possible. And for those of you who don't play a lot of Varus right now, he is a very strong pick, but the poke Varus, you don't want to start poking with your Q until you get about 3 points into it, just because it costs a lot of mana. So most of the time you even take W second, especially if you're in a passive lane, like we are right now. Zyra being nice, donating some gold to us with the plants. Alright, so we're keeping up okay in CS. Once that wave finishes, I'll be able to catch up pretty much. We're a little bit behind, but not too bad. Alright, so we finally got our full rotation of spells. Anytime Lux lands her bind, we want to go ahead and go in, but other than that, we just want to sit back and farm. Diana gets the first blood, so that's good. They're doing good things over there. And we avoid the Jhin snare. We also zoned him out of quite a bit of farm there. So what happened there was we noticed Jhin was by himself. Hey, wonder where Zyra went. I think that we noticed that Zyra's not here, and then we try to go for a good trade on him. Yeah, we see she's up here. She gets a kill on the Vi, I believe. But we got a decent amount of poke. Made him use his pots. Yeah, so he's got no pots left, and I start Corrupting Potion because the Varus is very, very mana hungry. Takes a ton of mana to do anything on that champion. Just gonna speed through a little bit. The Zyra's back in lane. We've poked the Zyra down a little bit. We're forcing them to use their pots, basically. And once they run out of pots, then we can look for all-ins. For those of you who watched my last episode, we're already learning. Putting out the support doesn't put out wards for you. It's no excuse to not have vision in your lane. So I took the initiative to put the ward out there where Lux is warding the bushes that she's poking from. So. Yep, she landed her snare, so we got some nice poke on the Jhin, and he should not be able to stay in lane anymore. So now, he stayed in lane, for now. Secures us an easy dragon because we have priority mid, which means that Diana would be able to come down and help the Vi first over Yasuo, and we had bot lane priority too. Yeah, I think I was just able to save her there. So let's watch that again. Slow it down here. So Lux just avoids the Jhin snare. We got Fiddlesticks. We have Vi here too. So I know that if we can keep these two here, we can potentially get a kill. But my main priority here is preventing my Lux from dying. So I'm throwing every spell I can out at this Fiddlesticks. Vi's going in on the Jhin. Easy kill. I don't get an assist for it, but that's okay. The important thing is that somebody on our team is getting gold. And we even got Diana coming down. So we got potential to get another kill, potentially on this Zyra. Fiddle's a little too healthy for us to kill him, I think. And it might be a little bit too greedy to dive her, but nope, I can just poke her down. If she didn't get that, I would have. So that was good. Triumph saves the day right there. Does she have Triumph? Yeah, she has Triumph. So we just killed Jhin and Zyra and Fiddlesticks, so this gives me free license to just shove this. And this Diana's being a doll, leaving me, so I get some nice solo gold. Back to me, camera. Alright. Now, I have enough minions that it's gonna take the gold from this plate anyway. So it's totally fine for me to back here, because I know there's no way Fiddlesticks can get to me. There's no way anybody on their team can get to me. Except maybe Nasus, if he uses his summoner spell back on the TP, but then I still have ways to get away. I still have my flash and everything, so we're fine. Alright, let's get it back up to speed. What did I buy? Yep, we got our lethality. Give a jungler a couple of autos on his Gromp so he feels loved. Okay, missing all of the CS. We're keeping up in CS. We're definitely ahead. I want to take out the vision when I can here. Okay, so I interrupt. Normally, I have a tendency to tunnel in on what I'm doing. So I was killing this pink ward. Thankfully, I saw a good opportunity here to kill this guy, and we do. Jin's doing what I was doing before, staying too long and staying without his support. And Lux is doing good things. So we're just poking. Got another tower plate. Did we get that tower plate? not... Oh, we did. We did. Okay. I don't know if we get credit for it, but that's okay. Important thing is we're getting the tower down, giving our team pressure. And if we look at the rest of the map, we know that Set is super strong now. He's been bullying this Nasus, which is what we talked about before, we kind of expected. And mid lane's doing okay. She's got a plate lead. She's keeping up in farm. She's got 2 more kills than Yasuo, and she just killed him, looks like. So, other lanes are in a good spot. Bot lane's in a good spot. When we see this happening, we just want to like be careful to not feed and not give up any advantages, because like we're gonna start having bounties. Yeah, I already have a bounty. Vi already has a bounty, so we want to be careful to not give those up too freely. Because if game stays like it is right now, we just win. Getting towers, getting minion advantage. We've got map pressure. We can just easily take these dragons. And the Nasus hasn't reached a late game status yet, so we should be able to just get this game in the bag. We still got like 20 minutes left on the video though, so that obviously doesn't happen. Okay, turn this poke into another ESG dragon. Looks like some people here are about to feed. Okay, I feed. Cool. Okay. Just because I know I'm about to die. We have pretty good vision set up, so I can't blame vision on this one. Pink ward here, that's mine, that's somebody's, but... So we have good vision. The only way somebody can come kill us is through here or through lane. So, let's see what happens. Okay. Fiddlesticks annihilates Lux. His ultimate's so hard to play against if you don't pre-flash it. That's why vision is so important against Fiddlesticks. Because whenever he gets an ability on you, it fears you when he comes from out of vision. So if you see him, he's not going to fear you, he's just going to slow you, I think. So now I want to create pressure here for my Diana, because I see my Diana's coming down. I don't know where the rest of them are, but I just want to... Okay. Alright, that's what happened. I didn't take into account that I didn't see Zyra. So we're still got a little bit of the vision problems going on. So Zyra was missing for a little bit here, and she must have walked up through these bushes. And then the Jhin just kind of baited me, whereas I was trying to bait the Jhin for the Diana. So I just instant died to the Zyra, because Zyra does a lot of damage as a support. I think Diana just dies here. Yeah, that was unfortunate. We had the potential to do good things there, but it happens. So that's our first major mistake of the game, I'd say, is not respecting or not keeping track of where the Zyra was. But we're still in a strong spot. We're still in a good position here. We're keeping up in farm. We're still up a kill. Diana spent a lot of time bottom, which is nice. So, same thing. That was a little close. But I watched for my Lux to hit her bind. She does, so I go in for it. Blow all my spells. Q's on a short cooldown. I think I have to heal and flash. So it cost me both summoners for that, but that's worth to keep the Jhin out of the game. He's 1 in 3. He's feeding this one. He's not really feeding, but he's got one item. I've got one of them. I'm about to come back with most of a second item, so I'm building an advantage there. And the rest of my team here is just destroying up top. Just gonna get a clean back off after shoving the wave. And second straight at Dirk. So we've got a good amount of lethality right now. We're gonna shred these squishies. We're gonna shred Jhin, Zyra, even Yasuo, if he doesn't have his passive up or his wind wall, anytime we land something on him, it's going to do a lot of damage. Fiddlesticks not so much, just because he has such good healing. But if I land my E before that, it reduces his healing by 40%, so it should help a lot against him too. Yep. So Set is one of those people who he can just back in a bush. Gets collapsed on by the whole team and just survive. That's fun. Okay, we got next dragon coming up. We want to go ahead and set up vision there. Just kind of like force it because we see Nasus is top. Jhin was still bottom. He was getting a little bit of pressure on our bottom turret, but at this point that doesn't matter as much. Okay, set TP is top. I'm just going to clear this wave, I think. No, I don't want to push this too far. Yeah, I don't want to push this too far because I don't have any vision. I've only got this little ghost Poro, and I've got no support coming in to help me. So let's see where everybody else is just for a second here. Yeah, so Fiddlesticks, if I'd stayed, Fiddlesticks could have roamed over. Yasuo could have roamed over. I had no way of knowing where Zyra was. So she could have been right there with Jhin. She could have been up here. She could have been over here and just snared me. If I continue to push that, and then I would have died. At this point, I think I don't have a bounty anymore, but it's still 300 gold because I've got a fairly positive KDA. So, as I was saying in my first video, it's important to point out things that you do well in games too, so that you keep up the good habits. And that's something that I don't always do consistently, so I'm trying to reinforce that. I think I try to steal the blue buff here. Yeah, close, but no. And I've got Umbral Glaive now. Okay. Aha! I remember this. So there's no reason for me to walk around this way. There's no reason. Like, I know that they've got a couple members here, alright? Even without their vision turned on. Let's jump back a few seconds here. Alright, let's play. I know they've got people here. At the very least, I know Nasus is here. I know Fiddlesticks is right here because I was dueling him for the blue buff. And I know Jin's right here. Easy W range if anybody lands anything on me. I don't know where Zyra is. And I don't know where Yasuo is. Okay, so I just saw Yasuo and Zyra there. So I see everybody. And I still choose to walk around this way. That's just me not being aware. Because then that's an easy kill. Kind of baited my Diana there too because she went in after I already died. Baited my Lux. So she died there too because they had both tried to help me. For me making a dumb decision. So. And now my Vi's left by herself. So all of that was caused by me walking around the wrong way because I wanted to be fancy with my Umbral Glaive, clearing their vision. Pretty sure Vi dies here too. Yep, she does. And that was completely my fault. I caused 4 deaths on my team. We're still in a good spot. We've got 3 dragons. What am I doing now? I'm trying to collapse on the Nasus with this Diana here. Because I see that he's overextended. Get the Lux ult. He's starting to become a problem for us. He flashes. Just trying to zone him, keep him there. And he decides to stay. He comes close. Okay. He comes close to killing the Diana. He gets the kill on Diana there, then he kills me in 1 to 2 Qs, and his lifesteal's insane. I have about 350,000 mastery points on Nasus, so I'm very, very well acquainted with how much damage that champion does. Before I became an AD carry main, I was just a little backstory. I used to be a top and jungle main for several seasons, and I was plat level for that as well. And so my AD carry game started out a little bit lower, and I've been building that up so I can get better at that. because I've always wanted to be an AD carry main, and hence the series of trying to get better. But having played other roles, you find out what the other champions in the game are capable of and how you can play against them. So we've started to throw a little bit here. We still got a 4,000 gold lead, but as many of you know, when you're playing the game, if you just give up that many kills like we just did, it doesn't feel like you're ahead anymore. So we got to be careful and not give up any more kills here, or we can have some problems. Because like the enemy team scales really well. Okay, so I die here again. Let's go ahead and watch that. Vi gets a double kill here, so it doesn't go all bad. Alright, so I'm trying to keep the Nasus here for our team. Because we've got everybody collapsing on this Nasus that doesn't like to ward. I tried to run away here. Because I knew the Nasus was... I had a good feeling the Nasus was going to try to turn on me. And then everybody pops out of the bush to kill me. So that was unfortunate. I was just trying to bait for my team, and I baited a little too hard. But I think this turns out okay for our team. Yep. Vi gets double kill. Lux puts a lot of damage down on the Yasuo. I think Set cleans up the Yasuo and keeps the Lux alive. Yeah, huge shield from Set. So Yasuo's down, Vi's able to get away. We're fine. I think that gives us an easy dragon because they're all so low. Yep. Easy dragon. Now, I'm thinking here as the game gets longer, if Nasus continues to get super tanky, I might have to transition into an on-hit build. So right now I've got my 2 lethality items. I've got Ghostblade and I've got Umbral Glaive. If I really wanted to be safe here, I've got enough lethality to kill the squishies. Let's watch that for a second there. Almost give away another kill. I'm talking about itemization. So I've Ghostbladed over to mid lane here. I don't see this guy. Right in front of my face, I'm looking over here at the people that my team are fighting here at the Zyra. I see him in time, thankfully, and I think I'm just able to walk away because he's afraid of my team right there. So when you're in a situation like that, just walk towards your team. And Vi dies, but Nasus, the Set is able to solo kill the Nasus, which is solid. I think that's why I end up buying more lethality here, is because the Set is still able to take care of the Nasus pretty easily. But if I really wanted to, and if I didn't feel confident in the Set doing well here against the Nasus, then I could buy Bork next, Blade of the Ruined King, to help me against the Nasus. Yeah, so I still go lethality here. Because the Set is so strong, I have confidence in him. Mid lane gameplay. We just want to make sure the lanes are shoved here, because then we get to the point where we've got a couple people bottom. We could go rush the Baron here, or force a fight on the fewer members. That would be if Fiddlesticks didn't just ult my Lux. But it's okay. We're still very strong here, a lot stronger than the enemy team, especially with Set. We want to fight with the Set at all times, which we didn't do there. And now I believe Nasus can just kill me. Yeah, he just kills me. This is because we didn't stay grouped. I needed to stay over with my Vi and my Diana and my Set. Mainly we want to play around Set here because he's our main peel for the Nasus. Vi and Set peel for us here. And Vi is strong, but she's not in a position to deal with the Nasus anymore, just because he has so much armor. She doesn't have any armor pen. Diana doing things. So we just got split up here. Yeah, we got split up. That gives them a free Baron. Very unfortunate. we do come back and win this game. Important. I wanted to mix things up and throw in a game where I won. And this is just to prove, like, you know, even in games that you win, there's still plenty of things that you can improve upon. Like, I made a ton of mistakes here. I needed to be more aware of where my champion was, especially in team fights there, because, like, I had the one fight where Jhin was right next to me, and then I had the two fights where Nasus was just able to wither me and, like, make me useless. Okay. Now I do pick up Executioner's Calling. For those of you that don't play Varus, his E applies grievous wounds already, gives 40% reduced healing. But you still want to pick up Executioner's Calling in case for like when your E's down, in case you have to apply it to many members, so you can get on every auto attack. Stacking grievous wounds is going to help you, especially against Nasus as he gets to late game. Okay, so we got a kill on him. We have to back here now to defend our base. Thankfully we realized that, except the Diana, which is okay, because I can still clear the waves. I may not be able to kill these people, but I can clear the waves. And the squishies I still do a good amount of damage to. I'm just not going to one-shot them. Okay, so we avoid. This one was just lucky. The way that I survived this one was just, I think I had 18 HP. Ran away from the Fiddlesticks immediately. Because I don't have flash, I don't have heal. How do I get out of this? Oh, I do have flash at that point. Okay, so that's when I burn flash. And right there, how much HP do I have? 52 HP, so close to dying there. But they blew so many cooldowns on me that allowed my Set and my Diana and my Lux to just clean up 4 kills right there. Or 3 kills, because we killed Nasus bottom. And that, I think, sets us up for an Elder Dragon. Yeah, we get the Elder Dragon, because they're all dead. There's no way that they can challenge this except by like some sort of miracle steal. So we get this for free. I'm still dead, so I don't get the Elder Drake buff, but that's okay. And I think we just turn this into an easy win because we want to fight while we have the Elder Drake buff. Especially because we have the soul already. With Elder Dragon, we can just, as long as we win fights somewhat, we win the fight because of the execute on the Elder Dragon. So team fighting as Lesothothebrave Varus, I just want to stay back. I want to do as much damage as I can with poke. My W has an execute on it with my Q if I get them below a certain threshold of health. So it's very important that I stay as far away from the action as possible, which I didn't do through some of this game, but that's okay. We're learning. Nasus is still huge. It's a 2v3 at this point. Zyra's super low, so if if Zyra stays here, we can finish this game pretty easily because we can just one-shot her, and then it's just Nasus. Nasus can't kill all 3 of us at the same time. But we've only got about 40 seconds for that. Let's speed it up, see what happens. Just trying to clear the wave. Okay, Zyra and Nasus both backed. They decided to give us this for free. I think we just move on. Yeah. Go up here. Got Baron coming up soon. I die again. Okay. So, the enemy team and our team were both trying to set up for Baron here. But like, we're so much stronger at this point, we can just fight them. As long as we front to back fight them or just focus the same targets, we should win this pretty easily. We've got 3 of them already because we killed the Nasus right off. And I died to Fiddlestick's ultimate because he just does so much damage. It's insane. And I don't have that many resistances. Like I could also have gotten a Maw of Malmortius this game, and that would have helped me survive him, but I valued the lethality more this game. In retrospect, probably should have just gotten the board or the Maw, but that's okay. Things to think about. And I think the enemy just surrenders here. Yep, they surrender. All right. So learned a lot from this game, even though we won. We learned we can position better as lethality Varus. We've got to stay back farther. We got to watch for key ultimates. We want to watch for Jhin didn't ultimate that much this game, but we would have wanted to watch for his ultimate. We have to watch for the snare on Zyra. We have to watch for the ultimate on Fiddlesticks and the Wither on Nasus. So they had a lot of ways to kill me, and it's very important in a team fight like this where I just have to stay back, do as much damage from poking as possible, and provide as much damage as I can so that my team can finish off the enemy there. Yeah, learned a lot. Learned a lot there. Gotta be more aware of where my champion is so that we don't feed. But otherwise, we won this game. Doing good things, climbing on our way to platinum. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next up will be episode 3 of Improving at League of Legends. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you and have a great day.